So I'm John Partridge. I'm the Senior Curator of Animals at Bristol Zoo Gardens. I'm retiring after 45 years of wonderful experience working for the zoo. I've worked in many places, mostly with mammals, but not exclusively. And I've also been involved on both sides, both here in Clifton mostly, but also particularly when we were setting up a wild place project. So I've had a really varied career and a very exciting and interesting career, working with an awful lot of different animals and also some very interesting people. I think from about the age of 4 or 5 years old, when I first came to Bristol Zoo to see Sebastian the polar bear, I knew I wanted to work in the zoo. And I volunteered in a local zoo in South Wales for a little while to get some experience while I was working full-time for the Morgan County Council. And then I got a job here on the 20th of January 1975 when I started to work with apes, so gorillas, orangutans, chimpanzees and gibbons. I was very lucky to go on a keeper exchange. At very nearly the start of my career in 1976, I went to Cologne Zoo for several weeks on a keeper exchange. I'd never seen crowned lemurs before. Cologne Zoo at that time and still are very well known for keeping unusual species of primates. And so to see crowned lemurs there in 1976, now to actually be involved with them much more here in Bristol Zoo many years later, is quite an interesting part of my journey, really. I miss the people. I've got a fantastic animal team here, the senior animal team, and all the people who look after the livestock on both sites are fantastic people. And of course there's a lot of camaraderie, a lot of teamwork that goes on. So yes, I'll miss that to some extent. I'll miss the walks around, although the zoo's been very kind and given me life membership, me and my wife, life membership at both sites. But it's a new time for me. It's time to retire. I've been involved with things for a long time. Inevitably, you get some bad days when things aren't going so well and it's a little bit tricky, but I can honestly say I've loved every minute of working for Bristol Zoo.